Guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisaTarot, and I get messages through songs. So if when you're button, like, share, subscribe, and follow. Drop a tip, CashApp, share my stores. WTF Lisa eBay and WTF Lisa Tarot. Hip hop hooray! Ho! Naughty by nature. You drew a picture of my mama. Good make day. Hey, I can't keep up with him. I'm not a rapper. I'm a weird white girl. I just get along very well with gangstas. You'd be surprised. One time, I gotta tell this story because people, they're like, what? I was supposed to be going to Santa Cruz, but I ended up, I had an idiot driving who almost got us killed. I can't tell you how many times. It was my birthday, too, you guys. My birthday. Ho! Hey! Ho! My birthday! An idiot almost got us killed like 10 times driving. We end up in Oakland, downtown. Bars on the window. Very dangerous area. Cell phone's not working. And they stop at a payphone. And they're like, because we were going to my friend's house. And they're like, you got to get out of the car and go call your friend. And I'm like, you want me to use the phone here? Me. I'm in a car with two big-ass men. Another woman, I would not ask her to go do it because she's a woman. And they're like, no, you have to go. Even though they knew my friend well enough to be able to do this. No, it's you have to go. It's your birthday. You little woman, get out of the car in a rough neighborhood. Like, okay. And I did. I was like, they were insistent. I'm like, okay, these people are trying to get me killed. This is the worst birthday ever. I get out of the car, I get up to the payphone, and this man comes running out of a building, and he isn't the type of man you would think would be awesome, and he kicked ass. I wish I knew his name so I could say hi, even though it's been years. Comes running out of a building, and he's like, White girl, what are you doing? And I just said, I have to use the phone, we got lost, and he's like, you're gonna get killed here. He's like, this is what, bullshit. And he was like, he's like, I'm gonna guard this phone booth for you. And I was like, oh, thank you, that kicks ass. So I get in. Next thing I know, another man comes out, big ass man. He got to the other side of the phone booth. These men guarded that phone booth so I could make the phone call. I got directions before I left. They were lecturing me. I said, I'm in the car with these men, and they pulled over here and made me get out. And they were like punk-ass bitches, and they were super cool. I gave them a hug and left and get in the car, and I get in, and their mouths are wide open. And I'm like, okay, here's the directions. And then they're like, what the fuck just happened? And then we went to my friend's house. It still wasn't a good birthday. Like, we went to Denny's. Our waitress left after she sat us, so we were the only other people. There was one other party in the restaurant, so we asked the other waitress what happened, and then she was mad she had to serve us, even though she only had one other customer. It was terrible. And you ever just feel like you were set up, but then smoke it out now. The good side is when we went to my friend's house, who had been my friend since I was 6 years old. Her mom was so sweet. She made a cake, and we had more fun hanging out there once we got there. The house, it was packed. It wasn't exactly a party. There was 4 of us that came down. That's a lot of guests in anyone's home. But chilling up there, being at her mom, the good energy was much better than being out in the world. Jeez, it was terrible. Oh, and the Oakland guys were awesome. Like, I wish I could remember their names. It was a long time ago. Those guys kicked ass. That was so nice of them. I think someone questioned someone's gangsta. Magician and Temperance, 2 ones. They really thought devil. Somebody can't touch this. MC Hammer. They thought they were looking at MC Hammer, but they naughty by nature. World. Someone judged the book by its cover and found out they just can't read. 7 of coins will. Someone got it wrong. Judgment. Or again, you judge a book by its cover. I mean, yeah, most people will. And I don't recommend going into dangerous neighborhoods. But at the same time, you know what? For every bad, there's good. These men showed, the men in Oakland showed, look in my eyes, man. There are people out there that, no, they are not that stereotype at all. Now, I'm not saying just blindly trust people, but some people, they show you with their actions who they are. Those two men, the men that I knew, who, my husband, who I hadn't married yet, we got married after, so that's my bad. Nice guy, but it didn't work. We're divorced. And a good friend sat in the car and made me go out in the dangerous situation, and I ended up making friends. And I was just thinking about how how the human sent Jesus to hell, and then he comes back with an army of the dead, and they're like, oh, he's coming back to save us. Really? We sent him to hell. He's coming back with an army of the dead. That's a word. Can't touch this. Judging a book by its cover, but not understanding the words. Oh, 4 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Countdown. Oh, whoa. Lovers, Ace of Cups, misunderstanding the whole thing. Knight of Cups, Emperor, Knight of Wands. It's that energy, and I'm going to talk fast, because if you understand it, you understand it. Stop, hammer time. 2 truths and 1 lie. 1 truth, 2 lie. Whatever serves the purpose of the dark. A book is a material item. Devil is the ruler of the material world. Therefore, books can be edited. If you look in the beginning of a lot of Bibles, a lot of them say there are 30,000 or more known edited since the publication. Can't touch this. So that's since the publication. So now who knows what happened since they were rotting in caves and shit. You better get hype, shit. Can't touch this. Letter J, not a thing until ring a bell, school's back in, break it down. Oh. Letter J, not a thing until the 1500s, Greek translation of the Bible. They decided to start calling people J. They started to throw it in because it was the cool thing to do, not because of what it said. Stop, hammer time. So you've been praying to somebody who you've been praying to, baby. Just because you changed their name doesn't mean they accept the name change. Why aren't my prayers answered? Who are you praying to? That's not their name. Does that make people mad? I don't give 2 flying fucks. Can't touch this. If what you were saying makes sense, the world wouldn't be shitty. Can't touch this. Those who have, break it down! Those who have the eyes to see, ears to hear, know the know. Know what I mean? Gnosis. That's the jive, that's the joint. I'm speaking weird and in riddles. If you understand weird riddles, this is for you. Crazy wisdom is my thing. Stop! Hammer time! Every time you see me, the hammer's just so hype. Honestly, most religions are the same thing. They just change the names to what? Protect the, I don't know. I want to say protect the innocent, but there is no such thing as innocence. Why you corrupt things as soon as it comes into this world? It is what it is. I go around the world, from London to the Bay. It is hammer, go hammer, MCM, hammer. Can't touch this. A lot of times, see, the answers are right in front of your face, but because it's not an answer you like, you keep looking for ones you like, and then everything fucks up, and you're like, oh my god, but it's like, you got to deal with what's in front of you, not like what you want it to be. 2 of Cups, that's great that you have this ideal, but 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups, what's in front of your fucking face? We out of here. Can't touch this. Whoa. Whoa. Every time a savior or prophet or saint comes, you kill him, and then you're like, did we do good? No, you didn't. That's why shit is shitty. Fire starter. That's why we have to come to kick your ass. You fuck it up every time. You don't listen. You don't learn. History repeats itself. History is not supposed to repeat yourself. That's the thing. It's not supposed to be a loop. Yeah. But you all fuck up all the time. And then you're like, why won't someone save us? Why would they? You just kill them every time they try. Justice, 4 coins. You want to be saved. 3 of Cups. And that's great. But 4 of Swords. As soon as Page of Wands they try, you try to kill them. 10 of Cups. 5 of Swords. You drain them for everything they got. If they're injured, you don't give them a rest. You need to be saved again. Why? You got yourself in trouble again. Well, no one wants to save you again this time. They're overdone. Other times, too, when you're saver and he needs help, you don't repay the favor. So you know what? That's got to come out tenfold, karmically speaking. Some people, spiritual law is coming down to kick ass. Lots of biblical shit feeling. We just had people talking about the rapture yesterday, different things. I don't know what they're talking about. They never do. I'm the fire Zata. It is the gator. Firestarter, the prodigy. If they don't like what you say, they hit you with a rock. Why cavemen? But the cavemen gotta go. At some point, you cannot stop evolution. I'm the fire starter! Twisted fire starter! They give you a book of instructions on what didn't work and how to change it. People are like, no, we'll stick to what doesn't work. We'll try not to listen. We'll change the names. We'll change everything. And then be surprised that it blows up in our fucking faces. A fucking population of wily coyotes. And every time they give you a Roadrunner, you try to destroy it with your Acme bullshit. Well, baby, the Roadrunner's out. You can't be saved. Let your own Acme products destroy yourselves.